Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today what I wanted to do, it's kind of like a two-part video I guess, is I wanted to just do like a end of January, beginning of February flip of both of my Hobonichi planners. So I have a Hobonichi Weeks Mega here and I have a Hobonichi Cousin here, and just kind of like show you guys like how it's been working for me, because I did post a video, I think it was like New Year's Day, where I really detailed like my system that I was starting the year off with. So I'll link that in the cards if you're interested in seeing it, because I don't want to like repeat myself. But I also kind of wanted to just talk about a very minor change that I also made to my planning system. It's February 1st and I've already made a change, but if you guys remember in that video, I said if something is not working for me, I'm not going to force myself to use it. I'm going to either remove it or I'm going to replace it. So that's the mindset I'm in for this year. So let's start with the Hobonichi Weeks. I'm currently in the Moterm cover. I bought this on Amazon for like 40 bucks maybe. If it's available, I'll link it below. So this is like my wallet as well. I just removed all my cards for the video, but I usually have like a whole row of cards in here. This is usually where I keep the cash, and then I keep an extra check in here, and then my vaccine card and my kids' vaccine cards are in here. So I do have this digital paper in the cover on cover, which as you guys can see, I did not do the greatest job like cutting and getting it to fit. But I mean, it is what it is, right? Like it's not, one thing is like planners are not going to be perfect, but I'm not going to let that bug me. I really love this print. This is from Luddite Notes. She just released a bunch of like digital printables. And I do have a coupon code with her, but I would say check it out. But yeah, there's just a little bit of pink shining through. I keep moving it and adjusting it, but I'm just going to live with it. So anyway, not a whole lot's changed, but I guess to describe how I'm using this Hobonichi Weeks is this is like my everyday planner. So for the most part, for like, I guess, pre-planning, weekly planning, jotting things down like on the go or really quickly. So this is, like I said, it is my wallet. It goes with me everywhere I go. So this is just easier to carry around than my personal rings, which is like really chunky and has a ton of information on it. This essentially has, you know, like my weekly schedules, my monthlies, and then some collections and lists and notes and things. So anyway, I just have pictures of my family in this front pocket. And it is in a clear cover on cover. Don't know if I said that. This die cut is from Paper Planner Bliss. I just washi it in. So that way if I wanted to change it, I could. I've kind of made this like my little sticky note dashboard. So I have like some Post-its from Noted by Post-it stuck here. And then I think this is like a planner spot. Sticky note. Have this vellum that I tipped in. I'm not the greatest at tipping things in. Bound books are fairly new to me in the sense of like adding vellums and such. But this print is from Luddite Notes. I just thought it was really pretty, so I wanted it in here. But I did washi it just in case. I think I showed this in the last setup. And then this is from SM Plans. I just glued it in. I don't need like multiple years in advance to reference. I just need like a year overview, list of holidays. That suits me fine. So this is a perfect insert for me. And then here's my little year-long tracker that I'm using to track 4 categories, which is like my period, when I have a headache, when I have a migraine, and my workouts. I do track all of these in my personal rings, but I really wanted to see this at a yearly glance. I just thought it would be interesting to see how many headaches I have to like work through, or, you know, how many migraines I get in a year. And then also like, am I working out more every single month? And just noticing like improvements, changes, things of that nature. So anyway, that's why I am tracking these items here on my yearly. This is December. And then here's my January spread. Again, very basic. very simple, nothing fancy about it. I did use a sticker to note the month with some washi. I think this washi is from Amazon, and I have some holiday stickers that I put on really crooked from Paper Planner Bliss. And then so it's just really honestly like pen, and a few stickers. And I used a variety of pens. So let me show you guys some of the pens I've been using and testing out and playing with. I think I've just dubbed like the Hobonichi, like let's just test out all the things. If it smears, if it's messy, it's fine, whatever. So I did use this Uni Jetstream that I got from Amazon. This is a pretty good pen on the Tomoe River paper. It writes, in my opinion, I don't know what it is. These pens write better on the Hobonichi Weeks paper versus like the Cousins paper, which I know that's kind of weird because they're both the same brand. But I've noticed that these Uni Jetstreams like skip in my Cousin, but they never did skip in my Weeks. So I don't know if there's a difference in the paper. And then, but I think I have gone down the fountain pen rabbit hole. I found these little zebra fountain pens at Walmart for like $6. They're 0.6 nib. They're very interesting. So they came in this black, pink, and then this purple, and they do write in the ink color that the barrel's in. So I gave the pink one to my oldest daughter because she was like, that's so cool. It's like an old-timey pen. That's how my kids refer to a fountain pen, is as an old-timey pen. So, but anyway, I mean, it did okay. Like the ink smeared a lot, but it was fine. So if you guys saw my Jet Pens little mini haul, I did pick up the Pilot Metropolitan. It was a budget-friendly intro to fountain pens pen. I really like it, and I feel super fancy when I'm writing in my fountain pen. So anyway, and then I've already got like February set up. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the weeks really quickly. I do not intend for this to be a long video. So I did start the weekly or the planner like as soon as you were able to. So I was just playing with different layouts, washi, decorating, just having fun with it, to be honest with you. Tried different stickers. These date stickers are from Via Creations, a washi from Paper Minty Studio. Christmas week, I think I've shown this before. Got a new van. There wasn't a whole lot going on these 2 weeks, so I was like, why not put some memories in it? And then I tried to figure out what was going to work best for me. So I was like writing just like appointments, events, things I needed to do on specific days. And here I was listing out like what was going on this week or what I needed to do this week. And then things I needed to buy that was kind of like out of the norm. More Paper Minty washi here. And then these stickers are from the Planner Spot. I do subscribe to the stationery and sticker kits. I do also have a pencil board here. So that was the week we were quarantined, actually. So these little washi strips and these stickers here are from Paper Planner Bliss. So yeah, I just did different things. Like some weeks I would use washi, other weeks I wouldn't. Sometimes I'd use stickers, just random stickers. I do use these little book darts that I bought from Amazon to mark the current week. So just kind of a lot of scribbling, pre-planning type things. This is the current week we're in. So honestly, just having fun with this planner. And I do, like I said, pre-plan in here. So I do write down stuff. I don't mind crossing stuff off. I really thought that I would be more persnickety. Is that even the word I'm using to describe this? But I would be really concerned about, imperfections and whatnot in here. But I'm really enjoying this for like quickly jotting stuff down and not really worried about it being like aesthetically pleasing, I guess. So, I mean, like I said, I'm just writing everything in here. So then we get to my notes pages. So this was also part of that bundle from SM Plans, and I'm just doing like monthly highlights. I just thought that would be fun. Vision board is still intact. So I like a messy vision board. I haven't indexed anything, but just because I haven't felt the need to. If I put a note down that corresponded to something in particular that's in here, I just wrote it in the weekly, what page that information was on. Didn't add anything to travel. I started adding things to my girls section. I hope I have enough pages for their for their section. And then I wrote down an accomplishment. I finished a book, finished a season 2 of The Tiger King. It's a whole train wreck. And then I left some pages blank in case I needed more collections. And then I did add a Trader Joe's favorites list in here to reference when we go to Trader Joe's. Another piece of that vellum from Latua Notes. It's definitely shorter, but I had an extra piece. I just didn't want to waste it. And I'm not so good with the tipping in. And then I just kind of use like various, just write whatever notes. I really didn't take a ton of notes. I thought I would take more notes. So yeah, I was like making phone calls. So I put some notes there, and then I decided for this week I'm going to list our meals back here. I don't know why, just I guess for the fun of it. And so the mega comes with like 215 notes pages. So I just like have my swatch page. I started doing the dots, pen tests. So as you can see, like the Zebra fountain pen is a lot thicker than the Metropolitan, and the Metropolitan ink doesn't smear. It holds quite nicely on this paper. I have some more sticky notes. You guys know I love some sticky notes. And then I am trucking along with my 100 that is in the back. So I think I explained it. I'll quickly go over it. I'm using this as a savings challenge. And it's not really a savings challenge. What I'm doing is I'm picking like a random range of numbers. And then whatever number is generated, I write the date down, what my most pressing finance goal is. And right now it's a debt, quote unquote, sinking fund. And check it off. So I'm trying to pay off a student loan. Like my goal is to have it paid off by the end of the year. And I think at the rate I'm going, it's probably going to be paid off even before then. So I'm happy about that. So basically what I'll do is like, I'll pull that money, put it in the debt sinking fund. And then when I make the payment within that month, like for example, like all the ones I pulled after I made the payment in January is going to go towards the February payment. So that's the plan. I think right now I have like 140 additional dollars to put on top of that debt payment. So that's how I'm utilizing this. But I mean, you could easily, like if you're trying to like save an emergency fund or something like that, you could also use it in that regard. I just thought that would be like a fun way to pay off my debt and use this page in here. And I think that's it. That's all I have in here. So yeah, and then my husband, I was showing him my fountain pen when we went on our date Friday, and he wanted to write with it, so he wrote me a little note, so I thought that was sweet. So anyway, that's my Hobonichi weeks. Like I said, purely just for fun and for planning on the go or carrying with me anytime I leave the house. But typically, like when I'm planning in my personal rings, like I'm pulling this out because most of my stuff is written in here. And then my cousin. So the cousin is fun. I'm enjoying memory planning in here a whole lot. So I'll quickly walk you guys through this. So I'm using this page just to track. I'm highlighting when I upload to YouTube, and then I'm also like writing my income. So I made like $14.69 from Amazon this month. So I got the, it was deposited, I think yesterday in our bank account. I told my husband, I was like, I got my first little Amazon check, and he was like, how much was it? And I was like, $14.69, and he was like, that's $15 you didn't have. So I love the perspective. Anyway, and then I'm tracking like some other things, like my YouTube stats and my Instagram stats. So yeah, not gonna get rich for sure, but it's fun to see. So yeah, anyway, sorry. And then my monthlies are just, highlight of the day. If I feel inclined to do so, I, don't always. I did end up like putting a sticker down from the planner spot and some washi just for fun. I haven't done anything with the monthlies. So, I mean, if I use them, great. If I don't, that's fine. Sorry guys, my mail lady is putting mail in the mailbox. I'm hoping to have some happy mail. So anyway, so then my weekly spreads are my fun. My dogs will bark at a leaf blowing down the road. That was our mail lady was putting mail in my mailbox. So anyway, So my weekly spreads in my Hobonichi, I just, it's more like memory keeping, that type of thing. So this was like my first spread. It was a lot of fun. And I think I've explained this before. I lay in bed at night, usually on the weekends, and just, have a party. So it's a great way for me to use like my decorative stickers. I use a lot of like planner spot stickers in here. It's fun for me. So these are my spreads. I was showing this to a friend of mine. I found a real life planner friend, you guys. So excited. And she bought a Hobonichi cousin too. So I was like, oh, I'm going to bring mine so you can see it. And she was like, you clean a lot. And I was like, I mean, I have 2 kids and 2 dogs. Like, duh. But anyway, so yeah, it's, this is fun for me. I really like, and I was counting down counting our quarantine days here. So I started on this spread and then I couldn't remember anything because I think that week was really busy and then last week was really busy. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to skip it. So I studied and I cleaned. That's life. And then this was last week's spread. I really love the way this turned out. I used like those sticky notes that I got from Jet Pens. Yeah, and just like washi them in or put stickers on. Like I love these mood stickers. If you guys want to see from Via Creations, they're so stinking cute. But yeah, this is fun for me. So that's what I do. And I haven't started for this week. So that's how I'm using the weekly spreads. And then I kind of wanted this to be like an all-in-one book, which is why I got the Full Year Cousin, because I wanted to use the daily pages for journaling, which is what I did. So it was like, Happy New Year. And my daughter's birthday is actually the 2nd, but we always hang with my parents on New Year's Day. So we did her cake there. So I put that picture in. And then here was Sophie's birthday. So for my girl's birthday, I always try to like list 10 things I want to remember about them every year, and compare and just kind of see how much they've changed and grown. And then there's my girls, my brother, and my hubby. We went out to Metro Diner for her birthday, and the sweet waitress was, she was a teacher. She was working her Christmas break because teachers are not paid a whole lot, unfortunately. And I asked if they did anything special for birthdays, and she said no, but I'm going to make it happen. And she brought Sophie this like amazing cake with lots of whipped cream, and the pictures I got from her little faces. I need to put one in here. Yeah, so I was just writing about my days. I moved my gratitude out of my personal rings into my journal. I feel like gratitude is something I want to do on a daily basis, so it'll force me to journal because I enjoy it. I just have to make time for it. So I've been practicing a lot of like my floral doodles and whatnot. These didn't turn out as well as I'd hoped. I've been watching Shayla Campbell, I think is her name, and she makes drawing flowers look so easy, and it's not as easy as she makes it. But I've been practicing in some of my spreads. Some days I write more than I need to. Like this day, I know I wasn't feeling well. This day, I wrote my gratitude and then just wrote, I'm going to call in tomorrow because I don't feel good. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of gratitude and then journaling. Practicing my flowers, playing with stickers, just having fun. That was the day Sophie tested positive for COVID, and I was like, that is all. I did not journal on the 13th. I was upset because it was my mom's birthday and I didn't get to go see her because of stupid COVID. So didn't journal. I was feeling a little, I have like these stickers that I got at Hobby Lobby. I thought this was perfect. I'd like to announce I have no idea what I'm doing. And then, that's a level of incompetent I've never seen before. And I just put how I feel about everyone making decisions about COVID. So I just apparently was really in my feelings that day. More doodle practices and journaling. But sometimes I doodle and journal. Other days I just journal. This day I used this pen. It did pretty well. More washi from Paper Minty. And then I started trying to look for journaling prompts because I was like, I just kind of want to have fun with the journaling. So I found this one where it was like, make a travel bucket list and list 10 places you want to go. Well, I was like, I'm listing 15. So yeah, I started kind of like writing like why, but then I was like, you know, like I want to go to Chicago just to watch a Cubs game. Like I lived in Arizona for 3 years and we never visited the Grand Canyon. So I feel like that would be a really cool thing. My husband and I really both want to go to Japan. He's into Japanese cars. I'm into Japanese stationery. So that would be perfect. And then more journaling. And like I said, I skip days and that's fine. But I'm journaling more than I did already last year. So I'm happy about that. That was a really busy day. So I just kind of wrote like the main points or the main things that happened that day. That was the day Sophie busted her chin open and got that zipper Band-Aid, poor thing. That was when I got my jet pen order. So I just glued the little comic strip in to, you know, remember that. So this is just honestly, you guys, a really good creative outlet for me to really like journal, draw, you know, tape in memories. I don't know, like, would you call this junk journaling? I'm not really sure. Because it's not matchy-matchy. It's not the most beautiful thing, but it's just so creative and so fun for me. And I write whatever the heck I want to write. So like I did, on a Sunday night, I was like, I want to set good intentions for the week. So I did a journaling prompt that kind of talked about like this week, how I wanted to feel, what my intentions were, what my focus was, and how I was going to take care of myself and things like that. And then I did and I think I posted that on my stories last night. I made it like a graphic in Canva that I wanted to do like an end of month prompt or reflection on things that were going on this month, and then what I want my intentions to be for February. So overall, I'm proud of myself by how much I actually journaled and whatnot in the month of January. So I'm hoping to keep that up. But it's been fun for me. I'm really enjoying just laying in bed with my big old marker case and like practicing my floral doodles and all of that. And I'm not an artist, but you know, I do have like creative tendencies. Okay, so the last thing, I didn't realize this video was going to be this long, but if you caught my jet pens video that I posted last week, I did make a change to my work planner because it just, I don't know, it just wasn't working for me. Rings work so well for me in my personal life. It's not working for me at work. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I made the conscious decision this year, because I'm not going to have like a lineup or a stack. This is my system, right? My planner system. And sometimes systems change. And so rings is not working at work. I am removing rings from work and replacing it with something else. That's my mentality. If something is not going to work for me this year, I'm going to remove it and replace it. So I found this on Jet Pens for 19 bucks. I think this will work pretty well for me. So it's called the Luddite B6 Separate Planner. It's not pretty. It has Tomoe River paper in it. I'm using the Pentel RSVP pen in this because it's not fountain pen friendly at all. There's bleed through for sure, but that's fine. I'm fine to use that. So quickly overview the layout is you have an undated monthly. It's 12 months in the front. Undated weekly, 52 weeks. It's very similar to Hobonichi week style, so I'll say that. But if you look very closely at the weeks, I don't know if you guys can see them, is it has these little bitty lines. Can you see those little bitty lines? Where you can make this like a vertical style planner. So on the days I do site visits, I use it that way. Like I turn it and write who I'm visiting on that day. Appointments and events, to-dos. That's all I need, and a notebook. And then I have notes pages in the back. It doesn't say, but it's 176 pages. So it's very thin, B6 size, fits perfectly in my print Pression cover, which I did order a new cover yesterday because I'm kind of over this one. Because the reason why, and I guess I'll explain that, is right now, work and grad school are intersecting. I am doing an internship as well, so I'm utilizing a Stalogy for internship notes, and it was just getting difficult to like carry this and my planner around with me everywhere. So now I just have one little book that I can carry all my stuff in. So that, like I said, remove and replace, or just remove. I'm fine with that too. So I'm gonna, you know, I'm not gonna hold on to things that are not working for me just because I have it. That's the promise I made to myself this year, which is why I'm making this change. So, and I've been using it for 2 whole days, so we'll see how that goes. So anyway, guys, so that was just I wanted it to be a really quick update, but apparently it was not. It was chatty, as most of my videos are, but I did want to give you guys a really quick update of how I was using my Hobonichi planners, and then also my work planners situation. I'm still currently using every other planner that I talked about in that video, so if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check it out, just so you can kind of have frame of reference for this whole system that I have going on. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to comment those down below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in my next video, and I hope you have a fabulous day.